Okay. Now.
When the author wrote the book, he used to be a resident of Yalta while he was dealing with personal problems with his lover. And, according to the story, there is a possibility that it might have been a description about what Chekhov experienced. Who wants to start?
Okay, I want to state two options that can be that. Okay, we have a lot of common characteristics in the author and the story life, but author life and the story, but it also doesn't mean that it's a description of his life. It's subjective.
Yeah, I know.
I
What I was looking yesterday on the internet was that, I mean, there's no connection between the story and his personal problems, because, well, even though he had tuberculosis, there is no representation in the story. And also, his wife was an actress. Did you know that?
Yes.
Was an actress. There's no relation between the story and the historical context. Do you have something to say?
Yeah, I have something to say, because at the moment when the author wrote the book, he was a regular resident of Yalta, and he was dealing with health problems and period of separation with his lover.
Yes.
Olga Nipper, he was an actress, and she always had to go to Moscow to finish his career. So for that reason, it was a problem between Olga and the author.
Whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Olga was an actress.
Yeah.
But it could reflect the separation
Yeah.
between Dimitri and his wife also.
What I was search the last week was that the author said that it was a autobiography. Autobiography,
Yeah.
not just how to say currently or directly,
Yeah.
but in some aspect.
Yeah, I know.
Because
yeah.
he
Go on.
was in Yalta and
Mhm.
he wrote the story in Yalta.
Exactly the same problems. So it's like
Yeah, but the problem is that in the story, the author, no, I mean the
Chekhov.
Dimitri. In the story, Dimitri didn't love his wife, but it wasn't the case in the real life, because Anton Chekhov actually loved his wife. So, I mean, there's a connection, but not at all.
that's why Fran says that it's not directly.
Yeah, it's not directly connected.
But others, Camille say it was when they are separated in this period.
Yeah,
It could be.
So
maybe there was a period of time in which Chekhov didn't feel like in love with his wife, and maybe his inspiration came from that situation, and he wrote that. Yeah.
yeah,
That could be- could be
Maybe
that.
he wrote what he wanted expected to what he left behind, but she wrote this book under another circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why this story also don't have a close ending, because his story
Yeah.
still
Just the beginning.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So it's like,
I hadn't
okay,
thought
my
about
life is today, and I don't have more.
Yeah, and you
I
and
can
you,
imagine the future.
yeah, you don't know how the story is going to continue.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
So we agree.
Uh, at the beginning, I disagreed, but Camille's and Fran's arguments were quite good.
Strong.
So yeah, quite strong.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I got convinced.
It's a little bit subjective.
Okay,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
convinced.
Would you like to analyze another thesis?
Can we? Shall we?
Can we?
No.
No?
No.
No?
But you can continue talking about this one if you want.
Oh, okay.
You
yeah,
have any
but
other things to add?
yeah, the thing is that we came up with a conclusion
Okay.
already
With an
So then
agreement,
you're
yes.
ready?
with an agreement. Yeah.
Okay.